There are subscription boxes for everything these days, from makeup to clothing and even meal prep kits. Now a new box is shaking things up, and it's just for men. And it's not, I feel like I just did a commercial for Grain Hair.
Yeah, it sounded like.
But what is inside the box?
We're going to tell you.
Prescription medication for hair loss, as you might expect, but also erectile dysfunction. And the way it works is you go online, you fill out a questionnaire, you put photos in there, you pay $5 for a doc to give you a prescription for the medication. The box itself, a little over $30 a month. Everything is online. There's no phone, there's no FaceTime, there's no need to go to the doctor. And for many men, we know being open about these issues, hair loss, hair grain, erectile dysfunction, very uncomfortable. And that's why this is marketed much like beauty products.
This is marketed
but it's
so well.
It is.
I mean,
but these are prescription medications.
well, I know. I'm not saying that I condone it, but what man wouldn't say, okay, you know, I need some help on my hair and maybe increase performance, but we don't prescribe these kind of drugs without getting a complete history, doing a physical, looking for, you need to know what's going on with somebody's health before you start.
And I
prescribing
guarantee you the doctor who's getting paid $5, if there is one, is not actually looking at you or your photos. There's just a rubber stamp. And one of my issues with this isn't that it's not well marketed, and it's not that it's a product that probably a lot of men want. It's the one-size-fits-all approach. Look, if you're going to go online and order a beauty box, we always say try out a little bit, see if it works for you, but especially with the erectile dysfunction drugs, if the standard dose in there is, say, 20 milligrams, that may be 4 times what some men need. It may not be enough for other men, but to just one size fits all, hey, here's your box, take it for the next month and we'll get you another box next month. I worry about that
because there are real side effects with those medications.
Absolutely.
And interactions.
Interactions.
So I think the fact that they're not really taking a true medical history tailored to you, it makes a big difference because you're much more likely to have side effects and you may not be adequately monitored. For example, some hair loss drugs do require prostate monitoring, so nobody's doing that. There's really not the same follow-up and relationship that you might have with a physician who knows you and knows your history.
And it makes a mockery of the whole idea of a physician-patient relationship. I've never rubber stamped a prescription. That doesn't mean that you don't offer refills and things of that nature, but, and yeah, there's telemedicine now where you do online, face-to-face, but you're still having a discourse. Rubber stamping prescription medications goes against the very nature of the purpose of these. There's a reason why there's different dosages. There's a reason why there's different types of medications to deal with different problems. And if this is the way medicine is headed, by marketers getting some probably not that great of a doctor, I'm sorry to say this.
Yeah, I mean,
it's rubber stamping, then it's a shame.
If you're getting
a
call for a medication, and the good doc that I hope we are is going to say, well, do you have any allergies? Do you have any medical problems? Are you on any other medications? Those are basic questions you want to know before you prescribe anything.
And I think that if the primary goal of this website is to make it more affordable and give these medications for $30, that's great, but you can always fax in your own prescription from a physician who's actually seen you and assessed all of those appropriate questions, and they could still have this subscription model, but they should just accept outside prescriptions.
And I deal with
so
actually with a Canadian company that does this, and certain medications your insurance won't pay for, but this is a legit company, pharmacy. They have the same medications guaranteed, but they will not give any medications without a legit prescription from a physician.
And the one thing I will say I do like about this, and I recommend everyone to look into their insurance plan and what their prescription plan is, because I will say this, if I am filling a prescription for myself and it's not an urgently needed medication, I absolutely only use mail order now. It is, for most people, much cheaper. You can get oftentimes a much longer supply. So this is the new paradigm, as opposed to necessarily always going and getting it formally filled in person. Plus, it is convenient. It's convenient to come home, your prescription's there, and you've got, let's say, a 3-month supply. You've saved money. So mailing prescriptions, yes, I worry about not seeing a physician and then getting prescriptions.